right.
Welcome back to the Dysh. We're going to talk about Charlie Sheen and Lindsay Lohan and who else? Everybody's getting in trouble. John Galliano, but we figured, why talk about them, honey? We have Georgia me here, not me, her. But anyway, you know, people always talk about your poems and stuff, and we always, well, I love, like, Nick does. And I know it's hard for you to say which one is your favorite because they're all your babies, but is there one that you are most proud of that really, because of what inspired you to write it?
That's like asking who your favorite child is. You really can't do that, but I'm grateful for the work that all of them done. In particular, Bitch Ass Nigga. I have a poem called Band, which is about the dude that killed my cousin. And I wrote the poem to keep my homeboys from killing him. And not only keep my homeboys from killing his stupid ass, it helped all my niggas in my neighborhood stop carrying guns. So, and then I go across the country and I meet people all the time who be like, I was that bitch ass nigga you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you just never know. Like I don't have people leave their husbands because of Hit Like a Man. I don't have, you know, girls on the brink of suicide, then they hear Full Figure Potential, and they're like, you know, I just thank God for you. I'm just a vessel, so I'm just grateful that God allowed me to share my testimony. You know, a lot of people don't have the courage. First poem I ever did on stage was this poem called Sister to Sister. And the beginning of it is, why must you show your ass? Why not have some class? Do you want to be lusted after or respected? And you wonder why real niggas reject you. And I wrote that because the nigga had fucked me and then called me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nigga T was out here. I should have been fucking him no way. He gave me a hysterectomy or some shit. But I wrote that poem to get through my pain, and then I did it on stage, and a girl came up to me and was like, I'm gonna put some clothes on. And that's when I realized, wow, you can really do great work. My goal is to have that poem that clicks. That poem that make everybody go, damn, it's that simple. I want to possess that answer, and if not me, somebody I know or just soon. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all, everything is revelations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so, and like, Ride Your Face, I don't know if you ever heard that. So, it's a poem.
Ride Your Face.
It's like a hook. It's like, I want to ride your face. And everybody singing, I want it from the back. You know, I want to hear my name. No, all that kind of shit. But it's really an empowering poem for women, because too many times women get fucked. You know what I'm saying? But really, you have the power. So don't be the fucky, be the fucker. And I just wrote the poem, me and my homegirls, we did it. And it's just been great. Like, I get such a great response from women who feel empowered, because we're just objects to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, women aren't revered the way we would like to be. That's why there's that struggle with women. You know what I'm saying? Everyone want to be lusted after. Every smart bitch need to be told she pretty, and every pretty bitch need to be told she smart. That's just what it is. Like, it's just what it is. So when you deal with that dynamic, you just like, I don't know, I don't want to be dumb so that I can have these men, but I don't want to be such a brazen bitch that I push everybody away. You know, like, it's that dynamic. So I just like, I'm going to be strong, and if you can't deal with it, fuck you pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just ain't strong enough for me. That's cool, go on. Be with some damsel in distress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not her.
Right.
So, you know, that's what the art is for. Every bit of art. There's an artist in Chicago. He's a visual artist, and he has paintings in Oprah's house, Hillary Clinton, everywhere. His name is Gerald Griffin. If you're ever in Chicago, go to his gallery. All of his work is political, but you really have to look at it. Like, he got this one piece where the guy looks like a white man, but he has black features. The guy actually looks like Jay-Z, but with blue eyes. And it's a little boy in the background. And he's disintegrating. All you can do is see the little eyes coming out. And I'm like, what did you mean by that? He's like, we take on the appearances of our oppressor, not realizing we're destroying ourselves. And as artists, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to challenge society and what they think. Not to change what they think, but to challenge what they think, so that they can be sure. People are just sheep now. Exactly. They don't even make decisions for themselves. So, I mean, I just hope I just keep writing. I just want to write that poem that make, you know, my gay babies not feel like they the only one, and that they not worthy. I want a poem for my, you know, my white babies, because there's a lot of good white folk. I'm from Atlanta. We got good white folk. I want the good white folk to fight and quit being punks. Because at one point in time, if it was not for white people, we would not have the position we have now in this country. It was the abolitionists that was fighting us during slavery. It was the Quakers and the Amish that, not the Amish, because they think, we Elvis stuff. But the Quakers and the good white folk, Miss Sally, Miss Sue, who, been with Miss Bessie since she was a little girl. I don't want that to happen if it wasn't for them. We wouldn't have made the progressions we've made. So I want my good white folk, the 200 million out there, to get up and quit being punks and fight this bullshit. Cause we just don't sat back and be like, I got me a Benz, I got me a car, I'm not just seen as a shiftless nigga, so I'm good. No, you still seen as a shiftless nigga cause you ain't doing shit. At least to me. I don't give a damn about none of that shit.
You have a way with words. I see why you're a poet. But anyway, we were going to talk about Charlie Sheen and Lindsay Lohan and all these people, John Galliano. What is your take on the whole Charlie Sheen fiasco?
Let me say this. If you do your job, and you do your job well, what go on in your personal life ain't got nothing to do with nobody. Period. Because was the man ever late to work? No. Did the man ever miss a line? No. Was the man funny?
Well,
yes.
When you say miss a line, he did.
I mean on paper. On paper. He caught all them lines in his dressing room. But I mean, I think that we are too involved in other people's lives and then, want to have an opinion on it. You in your glass covered house.
Right. And I totally agree with that. Even take television today, all the reality shows that we have. Why are we so obsessed with seeing what people are doing in their personal lives and watching these reality shows?
Because we don't follow our own dreams, and that's our escape and our excuse. You know what I'm saying?
My thing with the Charlie Sheen, the issue with the Charlie Sheen thing was just so double against the grain what they were doing to get rid of him and saying, using the role model and all that. The character on the show was a womanizer, an alcoholic, and everything else. But he was bringing you ratings. So now, since he is this person in real life, you have a problem with this. This is who he was on your show.
And they're with them. They knew him. This ain't new. He's been like this.
He's been like
Just
this.
exposed.
Right.
And then my thing is, I think right now, y'all, they bombing the country or somebody's, they putting a vaccine in our shit right now because this is a distraction. You understand me?
Yes, I do.
They are
Yes,
fucking
I
up
do.
some third world
Yes, I
country,
do.
getting ready us to go to war, do something, because that's why they say, let's put all this light on Charlie Sheen. That's why they do that. It's not, he been doing this. He been with all these bitches, had all these kids. They been doing that. Everybody know them. So they decided, now we gonna put a light on it. That's just to distract us from what's going on. It's something really, really major going on. Like they don't really want us to be involved in Libya. Why aren't we talking about Libya more? Egypt was easy. Gaddafi ain't no joke.
Right.
So why ain't that front page? Because they don't want us to pay attention to that. They don't want white people and black people and Asians and all the immigrants in America to get filled with revolution and be like, it's some bullshit, free healthcare right now. We ain't going to work. In Japan, when they took the Social Security away from the elders, the entire transportation system of Japan shut down. Not a train, a bus, a cab, a car, a plane went nowhere. By noon that day, they had reinstated those elders' Social Security. That's action. They don't want you to know about the revolutions going on around the world. There have been people being freed out of jails because 200 people came at the crack of dawn and just sat there in front of the jail. Like, let this nigga out. Now. Seriously, these are the revolutions that are going on all over the planet, all the time, but they don't never want you to know because they don't want you to be in power. They don't want you to believe. I don't worry about dying. Dying is way easier than living.
How do you think that we can raise our awareness as Americans to come to this point, and if we'll ever get there?
I think people don't want to know because you have to be responsible when you know. You know what I'm saying? So I try to sneak the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Then they realize they don't got it. Like, damn, this bitch done told me something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's what we have to do. And each one teach one the African principle. When I learn something, I'm supposed to come tell you. I socialize with a lot of academics and hood scholars, as we like to say, because a lot of people, just because they got a degree don't mean they know shit.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, real talk, I seen some of the most dumbest educated fools. I was like, you got a master's, bitch, but you the dumbest bitch. I ain't got no common sense, right?
What do you know? Jason brought up an interesting point when he talked about, all the reality shows. And you being born and raised here in Atlanta, you got a great head on your shoulder. What do you feel about the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Ooh, I love me some Housewives of Atlanta. Because them bitches everything I ain't. I mean, like, I love Candy because she's a hard worker. She's, competitive. I love you, Candy. Then take this with all the love that I'm going to say it with. I don't know what's up with your voice and what's going on with it. I need you to get back with Escape and y'all be together as a group. Nobody is checking for you as an individual and you cracking notes. At least that's what my TV sound like. So, and I love her. She's one of the best producers ever. But I need them to get together. And Tiny, don't you let this man ruin you. She ain't a housewife. But I need Escape to get back. That's my goal. But I love Cynthia. Phaedra, you the bitch. I love you so much. Bitch, I love you. I think we related. I think me and Phaedra, because my family name Parks. You know what I'm saying? I bet we related. But I just love them. Nobody's from Atlanta but Candy, though. And I have a problem with that. That's the only problem I have. Because I'm like, where's the real? And then you really call them Real Housewives of Duluth or Alpharetta. Because I don't never see you hoes in the city. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's Peter Street. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's an acceptable gentrified neighborhood, So, but I mean, I'm just grateful that some black women on TV. You know what I'm saying? We don't see ourselves. So, and Nene, she is branding herself and moved. I don't like how she messy. You know what I'm saying? She don't even realize she's stirring up. She don't being over dramatic or unnecessary.
Do you really think she doesn't realize that?
I think she don't. I really don't. I think that she thinks she right. You know what I'm saying? When you so caught up in, who you are and what you are, you sometimes don't see the people around you, what they might feel or see their point of view. So I don't feel like she sees that. Because the Nene from the first season to the Nene now, it's like, God, what happened? Like, who just took away your joy? And you can't say the man did it, because he been here the whole time. So, I mean, yeah, they cool. I love them. I wish that they really had some people from Atlanta who could actually expose the city of Atlanta and how we live. Because we're not just, we do like, people don't know all the stuff that go on in Atlanta. Like, ain't going on in Atlanta. I'm like, Atlanta's the most popular city. It is everything. You think it's a shoe store and they having a opening, not for the shoes, but for a book or a play. Or we just diverse and got all this culture here, but they don't really show that on the show.
And that's one of my main problems with it.
They don't
I don't
show
think
it on
it's
the
a
show.
true representation of what Atlanta is.
Not at all.
And
Not
for
at
people
all.
who don't know, that's their view of it.
That's what
for
they
us
believe.
who are here, we know the difference, but it's kind of sad to me.
But they not, and then let me say this too. I'm sick of dumb bitches on TV. I'm sick of people who don't have, they articulate themselves or don't know how to articulate themselves. So it's like, and you think you're so smart, but you're not. Then you want to judge people. Like, I didn't like how Nene treated Phaedra. I didn't like that. You hate because this bitch actually accomplished everything she wanted to do in her career, and you were somebody's concubine for the past 13 years, whore. So don't be hating on her because she actually did what she wanted to do. So, I mean, just saying.
Well, I was going to ask you about John Galliano. Wow. We just been schooled on housewives.
I love y'all though. Come to my festival.
Tell them what the festival is again.
May 4th through May 8th, and every month, last Wednesday or third Wednesday at London Barn Bistro on Howell Mill, 1950 Howell Mill Road. We have a great time. DJ E. Douglas and Georgia Me.
Georgia Me, thank you so much for coming out. We had a wonderful time.
I'm gonna eat after. This is over.
Yeah, she didn't want to eat while we were on camera. And I was putting my fork down because I'm tired of getting the emails and the texts and everything said, Miss Sophia, you was really tearing that food up. And everybody else be sitting around looking at their food and all kind of stuff. But anyway, thank y'all. We love y'all. And we'll see you next time on The Dish. Bye-bye.